Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's May 26, 2019, and I just wanted to give another update, prophecy update, just to let you know what's going on. This is the thing that's been playing out. I know a lot of people have seen my posts, do you want to be free from corporate slavery? Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's a whole comment that I always leave on people's pages. But nonetheless, let me update this whole thing. Let me update you on, get you on the speed. Right now in Georgia and Florida, there's a siphonophore jellyfish or siphonophore fish that's been washing up on the shores or the colonies of the United States. Okay? Now, they're commonly called the man of war. Okay? Now, if you know that, if you ever read in your scriptures that the Most High is a man of war, and we are in the war cycle right now. Okay? Things are polluted in the sea. Volcanoes are going off. Earthquakes, floods, tsunamis. It's all going on. Meteorites. You got political climate change, weather climate change. 6 tornadoes going at once in different parts of the country. Migration, which is a form of locust, which eats up the resources. That's one of the plagues. So that's pestilence. What else you got? So the next thing is coming is firstborns are going to be put to death. Now, me myself, I'm a firstborn. That means I opened up the matrix, and I'm supposed to be holy unto the Most High. All firstborns are holy unto the Most High. That's what He says in the scriptures. But I'm just telling you about right now, man of war. You can find that in Exodus 15:3. You can find that in Jeremiah 38:4, where it's talking about warriors and how certain warriors can infect and pollute the city for having certain type of weaknesses or spirits on them. But let's get back on this man of war jellyfish, okay? Because we're in a cycle of war. They're washing up. Now, the man of war of jellyfish, or siphonophore, are colonies. Now, it's not just one like a jellyfish. They are colonies. It means it's more than one. They all work together in unison. Or you can have a single one that's just a single one, depending on where they at in the hydrozone or in the animal species. But colonies, it's funny how they're washing up on some of the first colonized places, so-called colonized places by the Europeans here in America. Florida, Georgia, those are colonies, alright? Well, they was colonies. Now that we're in the 50 United States of America, major and not minor, you have those jellyfishes or these fishes flowing up. Now, the Most High says he's a man of war. Now, a man of war is also a type of ship. It's a frigate, okay? A frigate supplies and patrols waters for submarines, other underground things, and they replenish other ships with fuel and ammo and stuff like that, okay? That's what they do. Now they're outfitted with weapons so that they can fight back. Now, before they wasn't like that. They was just a replenishing ship. If a merchant ship or something comes off the coast or is out of battle, they will go and they will replenish it, see if they can get it back together. But now it's actually going to be in battle. A frigate now is in battle now, and it has weapons now to shoot back or to fight back. At least the U.S. weapons that I know of. So now let's go to Revelation. You can go. I want you to go to Exodus 15:1-19, where the Most High is being praised by Moses and the children of Israel after coming out of the crossing of the Red Sea. That's another significant song, because that song tells us that the Most High is a man of war, a man of battle, and the next Exodus is coming now. This is what's going to happen when it comes to America. Those so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, they are going to be exiting out of here. Those who want to leave, some are going to stay. Those who want to leave are going to leave and exit us out of here. But there has to be a war that has to apply for that thing to come along, for that battle to happen. And then you also read that in Revelations 15:3, that same song is being sung, the song of Moses. Now, if you look in my videos down, you'll see me singing my version of how I hear it, or how I've seen it in the vision that I had a while back. Prior to that, it was a few months back, I had a vision of me on the battlefield, and the enemies on one side, there's a valley in the middle, enemies on one side, the Messiah and his warriors on the other side, and the Messiah calls, he says, Anthothiyah, he calls my name, he says, Anthothiyah, and he calls me forth, and he says, sing me a song, and this is the song that came to, so you can go and check that link of that song, but the song is pretty much, what do we call them today? Song of encouragement. Now in the vision, I was there, I was singing a song. Now nothing was going on, no battle or fighting was going on, but as the battle started and they started going down to fight each other, rain started coming down. But this was like green acid rain, and like it was wiping the other people out. It was wiping them out, and you could see the different colors that was going on in the battle. I mean, this was battle. This was heads getting chopped off, stabbed, guts. I mean, everything was going on. It was real crazy. And I'm up here singing this song, and the more I kept singing the song, the angels would come in, and it was just like the Most High just had everything in control, you know. So that's what that dream was about. We're in the war cycle now. And prior to that dream, the Most High told me what's coming next, and we need to prepare for war. So you need to be preparing for war. But the first and foremost, before you even think about carnal warfare, you need to think about spiritual warfare. And the first thing you need to do is repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. The kingdom of heaven will not be given up easily. The Messiah has already won. It's just that the enemies, they haven't realized that they lost already. So they lost in the spiritual realm. Now you're about to see what is spiritual come out into the physical. Okay? The battle is spiritual, but the war is physical. Okay? It's really going to be physical war. Joel 3:9. Okay? You can read that up. But I just wanted to put that out there. Just give a little update on what's going on, because I see the signs. I see the things going on. This battle is on the horizon. The Most High is a man of war. Horse and riders are going to be thrown in the sea. That means tanks. Tanks going to be wiped out, okay? The horse and the rider, that's the new horse and rider, is tanks. Those are horse and riders today. Before it was a horse and a rider, but now it's a tank and a rider. That's the horse and the rider today, because those are the things that's going on the battlefield. And in Revelation, you also see the woman, well, John describes it as a woman with hair, spinning hair, and teeth as iron. Those are helicopters. Those are the main fighters. That's main fighters or delivery systems that's going to be pounding men and women and children. They're going to be delivering arms that way, or killing people that way. So I just wanted to put that out there. Like I said, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. The horse and the rider is about to be destroyed. Prepare for war. And hopefully you buy yourself some gold and silver, because you're going to need some of that as the church builds it up. Because every war has to have money. You have to have coffers to go. You got to have a war chest, all right, to go to war. You got to have a war chest. So get yourself some gold and some silver. Get you some food, get you some security, some people that you can trust, that's like-minded to you in your area. If not, you better trust in them angels, trust in the Most High, that He will deliver you in this time of need, in this time of battle. All right. The Most High don't like cowards, so don't be afraid to die. there's a crown for martyrdom in the way of the Most High. And hopefully all of us obtain to His glory and His blessing in these last days, in this last days of this age, as we go into the kingdom age, and we see that the Messiah has already taken up His mantle to begin to destroy the works of the evil ones. Shalom, shalom.